What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Look, it's a little snow day for me, right? So I figure I'll drop y'all some videos, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop a little some little TT that just some stuff I've been observing, a little tea that was whispered in my ear. Not a whole lot, I can't, but let's talk a little something about. Let's talk about these YouTube streets. And no, I ain't about to talk about the drama on the YouTube streets. I ain't getting into all of that with the different folk. I ain't even gonna call people's names, but who talking about who and lie detector test and who stealing from who. I ain't getting into all of that. My mother, y'all know who my mother is. My mother told me to don't play in the streets, stay on the porch. So I'm not talking about them YouTube streets because I stay on the porch. I don't play in the streets. But so y'all know that I review a few online YouTube, shows and stuff. I wanted to do The Circle, but I just have a lot right now. I have a lot of shows I'm doing, and I have a lot of just real life stuff going on, and so I really wasn't in a place to just add a new show to it. But I've been trying to keep up with The Circle. What I wanted to do was go back and watch the old seasons so I could get caught up and know what I was talking about. But I hear great things about The Circle. I'm enjoying watching The Circle, and so maybe next season I'll be able to pick it up and really do it justice, because I just want to I want to do justice to it. But I do G Status ATL Hustle, which is coming to a close for this season, and I do the Chasing Reality series, Chasing Dallas, Chasing Atlanta. So let me just talk a little bit about G Status. So G Status had their reunion. I'm not going to speak on the reunion itself because it hasn't aired yet, and that's, out of respect to Ja and the other producers, Taka Toa, and the cast. So, but some things were whispered in my ear. A few things have leaked that have already come out, so I don't have to, there's no secrets. There's some other things that have already come out. But we know that, first of all, we know that Melange Jada, Zafar, and Trufine did not come to the reunion. They're no longer with the show. They're no longer affiliated with the show. And they didn't want to come to the reunion. They didn't feel that they needed to be represented. I disagree. However, different strokes for different folks. I feel like they should have been there. You finish what you start. I don't feel like it's a reality show. And so, sometimes you're going to be viewed in a positive light. Sometimes you may not be so much. Sometimes you'll be seen as the villain. Like, I think VIP for the season goes to Akeem. Now, again, I don't know what happened at the reunion, but I was so angry with Akeem, and I'm not gonna say hate, but I really hated how he was representing himself. I didn't hate him, but I hated how he was representing himself. And I think that he's done a good job through interviews and through the show of really sort of evolving his character and showing a different side. Perfect he is not. However, I certainly have a different opinion about him. So let's talk about who was there. So Tremel, Dre Simber, Charlie XL, I believe, was there. Sharab was there. Who else? Oh, and Corday. Well, how could I forget Corday? I'm not sure if the other new character, I'm not sure if he showed up or not, but he didn't really have a lot, he wasn't really doing a whole lot of stuff. We didn't get to see a whole lot of him. Now, I do know we have one more episode that needs to drop. It was supposed to drop this week, but I think there were some issues, and so from my understanding, the last episode is going to drop and the reunion at the same time, or maybe they're going to push it out another week. I'm honestly not sure. But let's just real quick. We know that Dre Simba and Sharad just cannot stand each other. Like, in this last episode, I believe there's an altercation. So at the reunion, I believe that there was some situation that went down. I'm not saying it was a fight. I'm saying I believe there was a situation that went down. Dre Simba was, he said, I'm coming and I'm ready to pull up. So that was said in a live that I watched. So I don't know if there was a pull up or not. But from my understanding, Dre Simba showed his natural black ass at the reunion. I'm just going to go on and keep it honest. I believe that there was something between Sharad and Corday. It was a situation. We know that they've had their conflicts over the season. And there was some sort of clash with them. Again, when I say clash, I'm not saying it was an altercation, but there was certainly some heated exchanges between Corday and Sharad. That I heard that overall I heard the reunion went well. It was smooth. It was done. It was a nice venue. I saw some of the fashions. People did their thing. For the fashions, honey. So I'm excited and I'm looking forward to seeing what G Status did. Ja, the main producer, is young and this is his first time, so there's always room for improvement, but I can respect the hustle, and I think that he's listening to some good people and he's getting some good advice. And so I expect season 2 to be better than season 1, and I'm looking forward to see what they bring, who's coming back, who's not, what new members they're going to bring. So we'll see how that goes down, but be looking for the reunion in my review. I'm hoping in the next week or so, right? All right, now let's go over to the other online show I review. We got Chasing Reality, the brand Chasing Reality. So we have Chasing Dallas, we have Chasing Atlanta. Now Chasing Atlanta is gearing up for their new season. They've already been filming. There was a little short, it wasn't even a trailer, it was a short little blurb, and you saw some familiar faces and you saw some things going on. Now, if you follow all these people on social media and stuff, you know that there's been some situation going down between Gardini and the producers. Now, I only have one side of the story, so therefore I'm not going to get into the details. However, what we do know is Gardini is no longer with the show. We know that there's some legal stuff going on with some cease and desist and some LLCs and some branding of the trademark and things of that nature. But what it sounds like is, last season, Gardini, at the end of the season, somebody called Gardini's parole officer and reported him that he was living in Atlanta when he was supposed to be living in Florida, and he was violated and he went back to jail. He's been very honest about that. One of the people, he's accused somebody on the show of doing it. Now, I don't know it to be true, so I'm not going to say names. It seems as though they wanted to build Gardini's storyline around the incarceration situation. And when some things went down, now Gardini is saying, if I'm no longer with the show, then I no longer want you to use me. Don't use any of the footage you have of me. Don't use my storyline. Like, he's asking that, if I'm not with the show anymore, don't have nothing with me. And so there's some legal going on. There's a lot of messiness. Like I said, I only have one side of the story, so I'm not going to give an opinion or give too many details because I would like to bring both sides of it, but I wasn't able to get in touch with the other party to get a story. And I understand that there's some legal stuff, so they may not have been able to speak with me, and I can respect that. But needless to say, the new season is supposed to be coming early 2019, so we will definitely see how this whole thing plays out. Watch those channels, those people online, and see what they dropping, y'all. The other thing I want to mention is I find it very curious that at the end of last season, everybody was talking about what they wasn't going to do. I ain't coming back. 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 And when I saw these clips, it's the same people. All right. Little more reality, and I'm going to let this one go. So, again, if you follow these people on social media, it looks like Black Ink Chicago and Black Ink New York has some sort of combined situation. It looks like they're filming a Christmas special and that they had a Christmas party in New York. A lot of the members of Black Ink Chicago were in New York, and they had pictures with the two of them, with the two casts merging, and they were at 125th at the place where they film at the 125th or 134th, whatever. The shop that they always film at in Harlem. We saw pictures of Sky with a red fur bikini on. Y'all know Sky do what Sky do. And she was riding on a sleigh. We see Caesar with a fur coat. We saw Van there. Ryan was there. Lily was there. I did not see Don and Ashley in some of the pictures. However, I did see that they were in New York. I didn't see Charmaine or Danielle in any of the pictures, but again, that doesn't mean they weren't there. But it looks like there's going to be some sort of Christmas situation. I'm not sure, but it definitely looked like, because they were filming. I know they were filming, but I'm not sure if they were doing a Christmas special that we're going to see in in a month or so, or if it was something else that went down. But they were filming, and they've already started filming the new season of Black Ink Crew Chicago. I'm not sure when it starts, but they've already been filming it. And while we're on Black Ink Crew, we're gonna finish up with them. Nikki Ford's ex-girlfriend, says that her and Ford have broken up. And, that wasn't no for the show bullshit. They have actually broken up, and that she has actually left the show. She said her and Ford are on cordial terms. They're not friends. They're not enemies, but they are cordial. And that, sometimes people just grow apart. She said she left the show because she already knew how that was going to go down. She said, and you wasn't going to make me no fool on national TV. She said, I already knew what they were going to do. They were going to try to play up the infidelity. They was going to bring the other girl on, have us have a confrontation, have me looking stupid, and then want me to take him back. She said, and that wasn't going to happen. She was like, I know my worth. That she said all this in a live. She said that at the end of the season. She was like, that's not me. Like, and she kind of threw some shade at Danielle, because she was like, I'm not Danielle, Ashley. She said, I'm not Ashley. No, you're not going to keep treating me any old kind of way, and I'm going to keep taking you back. So I thought that to be very interesting, y'all. So I just been scoping what I can scope on these, I shouldn't say these YouTube streets, I should just say these social media streets, because some of the stuff I see on IG, some of it I see on YouTube. And it'll be interesting to see how some of this stuff plays out. The other thing, last but not least, it was reported, or I heard from somewhere, that Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill broke up. But they went on Steve Harvey's show, and they are talking about their romance, how they met, and how in love they are. So I guess the rumors of their demise were premature. So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about some of this juice, this gossip. Y'all drop it in them comments. Let me know. Peace.